Deserves. I mean, he's an electrifying quarterback. You know, he goes out each and every week and puts on the show. So, I mean, it's a blessing just for anybody on our team to have hype like that.
Do you feel like he is kind of the face of this program, even though you guys are so many leaders that he's kind of that face?
I mean, he's a big part of our team. I mean, a huge part. You know, the quarterback, you know, is a captain, a leader on the team as well. You know, we have a lot of guys on our team that can lead. You know, so we don't just single one guy out. It's a whole team. So.
When Coach mentioned in there the national, he talked about winning a national championship. Everybody says that. You know, that's every team's goal if it's not, you know, me playing. But you guys seem to really. I don't know that last year, being so young, and even a couple years ago, when you guys really believe that, don't you?
Yeah, we believe. I mean, we can be as great as we want to be. You know, we have the talent on both sides of the ball. We have the coaching ability. Now it's up to us as players to go out there and display it.
What do you think defensively you guys will be better at this year, and what does there still need to be work on?
I think we'll be better as far as being leaders. Like more people will step up and hold guys accountable. So I think that's a big improvement for the past couple of years.
Is there a hole or two that you have to fill? I mean, obviously Sheldon's a big loss.
I mean, Sheldon's a great player. You know, you don't have guys come like that too often, but we have guys who can step in as well.
Without Trayvon, obviously that'll be tough. But talk about Hearns and what he's done.
I mean, Hearns really is matured as well too. I mean, he's got his feet wet this past year, especially towards the end of the season, and his confidence has grown. And the spring has really helped him just boost his confidence because he's a great player. He's a highly recruited player, and now he's getting a chance to showcase it.
What's different? What's going to be different playing next to Stacey Thomas as opposed to Burgess? How are they similar or different?
I mean, they're very similar in a way. Both of them can run. Both of them can cover. You know, James, of course, was a good linebacker, great linebacker in college. You know, Stacey's not too far off himself, so I think he's going to turn some head.
What does Stacey have to work on to kind of get up to the level of James, or is there anything he does better than Burgess?
We just have to get his experience up. You know, Burgess is a 4-year starter. You know, so
yeah.
This is Stacey's first year starting, so just with experience and growth, and it'll come over time.
The growth of the offense, I mean, a lot of people expect that to happen. They were really turnover prone last year. I mean, do you all look forward to kind of their evolution so you all don't have to be in those kind of tough spots that you all were in early in last year?
Well, we lean on each other, you know. We got our offense back, and we know they got our back. So, you know, anybody can be hot at any given time, but at the end of the day, we got each other back.
You all have played really well defensively against Clemson. When you watch that national championship game and you see what Clemson's able to do against Alabama, I mean, you all have you all take confidence of that going into this season again, the third year you'll play against them, and just say, you know, we can keep our team in this game and give our offense a chance to go win it for us?
Yeah, I mean, it always leaves a bad taste in your mouth just knowing you were that close. But it gives you that more reason to want to work hard and just compete.
You said earlier you guys are going to play with the chip on your shoulder. I mean, is it as simple as to take that next step as a program in the ACC? You got to beat the guys who are up on top.
Yeah, you know, in order to get to the top, we got to knock the guys off. So we just put that chip on our shoulder, and we know what we can do as a team this year. We're just going to go out there and display
it. If you get an offense this year that's more like the Petrino offenses we used to see, that's a really high-scoring, potent offense, if that materializes, how does that change the way you play defense? Does it give you a little more freedom to take risks and the like?
It doesn't really change what we do. We go out there and play aggressive, fast, and physical, but we know our offense can put up points. Mm-hmm. So, you know, it gives us more opportunity to make plays as well as them.
Keith, I know you had a decision to make at the end of last year, and there were several other guys in the same boat. Did you guys kind of talk about it together? And have you talked about all being back together and again?
We talked about it. We discussed it before our decision, and we decided it was in our great interest to return. You know, we could do big things, and, you know, we all graduated in December as well.
So what does it feel like to be a grad student?
I mean, it's a great feeling just to know I came to college, not only play football, but got my education as well. And my family can come over there and watch me walk across the stage.
How important was that message for kids?
It's very important. You know, football and sports can be taken from you any time, but the degree can never be taken from you. So just like you take football and sports serious, always take your academics serious because that can get you just as far in sports.
I mean, what was that conversation like with the guys who all came back? I mean, you all said you want to do big things. Is it conceivable that a team that goes 8-5 last year, the coach had said expectations are national championship? How conceivable is that?
Well, we feel like anything else is a failure to us, and we have such great talent coming back. You know, it starts with game one. You know, you can't look too far ahead to Clemson, Florida State, and those guys because you can be beat at any week. Right now, Charlotte is our focus.
And you mean expectation is a national championship?
We'll see how the season goes.
Okay, well, I thought that's what you said.
Right now.
Have y'all talked about the traps that are kind of in this schedule? Because in between Clemson and Florida State, you know, you do have a road game to Marshall, and then you go late to Houston down in November before Kentucky. Have you all discussed that? And actually, I mean, what's your approach to that?
You got to approach every game the same. You know, we can be beat if you go out there and don't do what you're supposed to do. So we have to approach every game the same. Go out there and play fast, physical, and play with the ability that we have on this team.
Keith, I've been asking a lot of guys this for the National Football Foundation. Talk about the lessons in life you've learned through football and how it's going to help you beyond football.
I've learned so much through football. Football is really just like, it's life. It teaches you everything, how to be a man, how to be on time, take stuff serious, handle your business. It's more to life than just football, but football has really taught me how to be a man.
And how's that going to help you after football?